Today, Meadow Bridge High School celebrated its 31st Jennings Randolph Award for student-led voter registration. The late senator advocated for West Virginia's youngest eligible voters, passing the voting age from 21 to 18. Newswatch reporter Jillian Risberg has all the details.
It feels very empowering being so young. I'm only 17, so I didn't get a vote, but just the feeling of knowing voting is such a huge process and such a huge thing that you're able to do, and that we are able to do that. It's just a really good feeling to know that we are heard.
Meadow Bridge High School got every eligible senior registered to vote. West Virginia Secretary of State Chris Warner says it gave him a reason to be back in Fayette County. And he says County Clerk Michelle Holly has done a phenomenal job working with the schools.
Working with our office, and we had a chance this morning to catch up and talk about what's going right with fair and clean elections, the integrity in our elections, and it's a team effort down here, and I greatly appreciate that.
Your vote matters. Growing up, Kirsten Roselle says she didn't think much of it, but now realizes the importance of that voice.
Thinking about the responsibility and the privilege that you have to do it, it's a good feeling.
And Emily Carruthers encourages her fellow students.
You should vote because it's your say. It's the only say you're really going to get in government. If you're for a candidate enthusiastically, but you don't feel like your vote will count towards them, you should vote because it could make a difference.
When the students hear that for 29 years somebody cared enough to fight for a right for them, it resonates. And so is the powerful story of West Virginia's Jennings Randolph, father of the 26th Amendment, when it came to 18-year-olds getting drafted to go to war when the voting age was 21.
He had a problem with that. He said, wait a minute, if these 18-year-olds are old enough to fight, serve, and die, then they need to be voting. He said if they're old enough for bullets, they're old enough for ballots too. But he couldn't just sign a piece of paper and make that happen. He had to change the Constitution.
Meadow Bridge is the only school in the state to receive this recognition as long as they have.
We're continuing the legacy of this award. It's the 31st year of us receiving it. Something my parents have always done, my grandparents, they've always voted. And so to be able to continue that on with them, it feels great.
At Meadow Bridge High School, Jillian Risberg reporting for Newswatch.